Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Just ran away from the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now the try here for the extra point. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop from the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Throw to the running back in the flat. And they get him down after the completion. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Picks up the first and is still going. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Jayhawks pick up enough for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Colorado has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action. Maybe.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buffs. That was a foot race. The defense had no chance. Kirk searing his breakaway speed for that back.
Well, to be able to burst a run like that spans more than half of the field gives this offense so much confidence. And it sends a message to this defense that they're going to have to square up and beat you at the line of scrimmage. You're going to see this happen again.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Jayhawks will crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Jayhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. 3rd and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? He's escaping the pocket now. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20.
24.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. It's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the 2nd half. Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble. Short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kurt.
And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's got it. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds his man. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Jayhawks with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. A quick juke. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Jayhawks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before. Huge return. Almost took it to the house. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and... So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. And so Kirk, Colorado has the lead. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. We're set now for the 4th. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buffaloes. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Fighting off the tackler. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Jayhawks whistle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's a short completion of the tight end. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is called settling down in a zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows you that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the Buffaloes offense. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
And the Buffaloes will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffs. And the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Kansas, 17.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And they decide to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Jayhawks will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled. Team. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff. The squad that's looking to put on a show here today, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got his man open downfield. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Well, I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
The pocket breaking down. And got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Great move there. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And so Colorado has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Running play called on 3rd and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Makes a quick grab. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Close at the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to chuck it again. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. Easy choice to decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown stands. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
19. And the Colorado Buffaloes will take over first and 10.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. He flips it to the back across the middle. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quick throw to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. Hands off to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buffaloes. No chance to catch him. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that back.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20.
24.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. He's got it at the 15. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for the defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They'll try a pass here. Touchdown, Buffs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18.
The 18.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Oh, what a move. That run moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Now the defense has got it going the other way. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you can see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
Now the important point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 20.
24.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And that is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back gets the football. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
But this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the Buffaloes will send their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the punt will just bounce. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. 3rd down here, time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made in the 26. Good enough for a first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll ride the back again here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the
19.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's intercepted.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
First down here for this offense. Hand off to the single back.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, a really good route here, and a nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
And the coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Bringing pressure. Oh, and they've got him. A sack to end the game. Protection breaks down, and the defense wins it on the final play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes.